So what is DevOps? DevOps is not a thing it's a concept. So many people arguing that there is nothing like DevOps or DevOps engineer or DevOps teams because it's not a thing. And however, everyone in the industry has now gotten used to the term DevOps engineer. And as long as you understand the DevOps philosophy, so this title doesn't matter much. So the important is that you understand what DevOps is, like the concept, what it is, and how it combines different teams, different people together to work together to give a better result. So developers uh, build the applications, files, provide the files and the application codes, and the application must be running. So they have to take care of that part. And the operation teams like QA teams and performance and also platform teams, they are going to take care of the resources, deployment, networking, and other stuffs. So these teams all going to work together to for a better result, and that's called like kind of in big picture a DevOps. So in simple terms, DevOps is a culture, movement, or practice that emphasizes the collaborations and communication of both software developers and other of information technology professionals. And who is a DevOps engineer? So anybody could be a DevOps engineer. So unless you understand how virtual machines works, how storage works, how user management is, and networkings. So if you are coming from a networking job that you already have experience in networking, you can become a DevOps engineer just by understanding other part of the IT, like how code works sometimes, how like users management is done, how backups, how storage accounts, how file management is working, and how the environments of virtual machines like creating, deploying, sharing these kind of stuff works. So if you improve your skills in another part of the IT, so you can again become a DevOps engineer, or even if you are a developer and coming to the world of DevOps, so you can have to just expand your skills in the parts that you don't understand till now, like you have experience of coding and logics creating that you already have it, so you can now just learn about networking. So then again you can be a DevOps engineer, understanding like user managements, cloud providers. You have to learn which cloud providers are, and you have to. You don't have to, but it's a better that if you have understanding of different cloud providers like cross clouding. So like from Amazon or Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud, try to learn a bit about these courses and these technologies, how they work together and how you can deploy your application. That you maybe have a demo application, try to work with that, like deploy on a virtual machine, implement and run your application in that, and try to access it on the browser or give access to the public customers like clients or something. So anybody could be a DevOps engineer unless they expand their IT skills in different part of the IT information technology. So and try to adapt to the environment. Like learning new technologies is really important nowadays. The technology is changing, and also new tools are coming like monthly, yearly. New tools will be there. So try to understand how these new tools work and how you can integrate these tools into your current environment. So that is a big um, benefit if you can try, and if you can also you can try to learn these new things and implement them in your environment and adapt it. So from the tool perspective, so around those DevOps is really big. So there are hundreds of tools that you can use it in different environments, and it depends on how the environment is built. Or you can build newer environments, but it still depends on the codes what you want to try to implement there, or the applications you want to there, like or have other process automations that you create backups, like do security checks on the on users access and these kind of stuff. It really depends on the environment how it is. Like if you're deploying an applications, you're going to build user Docker technologies to build your images, your containers, and also you can use to store your infrastructure as a code, or also application codes in GitHub or Azure DevOps repository. And you can create like uh, Microsoft Azure virtual machines to create VMs, or you can also use other cloud providers like Linode, DigitalOcean, or Amazon Google Cloud. You can use for that, and you can use to implement infrastructure as a code and deploy it on different environments. To managing your containers, you can use Portainer. You can install locally that, and if you have like 5, 10, something around these number of containers, you can manage it with Portainers locally. You can use Sonar Cloud like or Snake to do some security checks on the repository and also on your images. So it means that there are different tools that you need all of them together to work properly to deliver an applications from the coding till it's a live application the customer or the clients can use it. So DevOps is, it takes around like different kind of aspects, and you should look from different perspective to applications or to an environment, and then you can uh, just try to adapt a new tool there, or you can, if you have the tools already, you can advance and improve them.